on some results from HMV and the way we're buying films and music going through a bit of a change, Steph.
Yes, it seems to be, looking at their figures this morning. Good morning, everyone. HMV's results for the 9 weeks to the end of December, their like-for-like sales are down 9.7%, we've heard this morning. And the chief executive, Simon Fox, has said that the music and film side of the business is slowing, but there's been an acceleration in the growth of technology. And all of this suggests that we're increasingly using more modern means to get our entertainment. When it comes to music, the increasing popularity of digital downloads continues. Digital album sales rose more than a quarter to 26.6 million last year. Meanwhile, sales of albums on CD declined 12.6%, but they still remain the most popular format for music lovers. And could DVD's popularity be waning? Well, more than 200 million discs were sold last year. That's a lot, but that's a fall of 7.2% year on year. Lots of figures there. But also we've got a new player joining the market this morning, Netflix. And joining me now is the boss. It's a US streaming website. Just explain what it does.
Absolutely. For £5.99 a month, consumers can watch as many movies and TV shows as they want right over the internet to their PS3, Xbox, Wii, Apple TV, Smart TV. Amazing. We've
already got a company that does that here, Love Film. They've been on the phone this morning because they knew you were coming on, and they're saying we've got 2 million subscribers already and we're doing it cheaper. How are you going to compete with them?
They're doing a great job on DVD by post. That's what they've been doing for a long time. It's what we used to do in the States too. And then 5 years ago, we moved into streaming. Now we're almost all streaming. And our streaming is on more platforms like Nintendo Wii that Love Film's not on. We have more content, like with Top Gear. We have 13 seasons. They only have 3.
They do have streaming as well, though.
They do. They just started it recently. They're getting into streaming. And really, both of us are starting to compete with Sky Atlantic and Sky Movies. Really, B-Sky B's the big dog.
You mentioned your business in America. You've had a pretty rough year of it there, though, haven't you? You increased prices, you decided to split your business, your customers were very angry. In October, I understand you lost over 800,000 customers, and you even said yourself you'd messed up. What makes you think that you're not going to do the same here? Why should we be convinced to go with your business?
Well, we're growing in the US, and we did a price increase on DVD, but on streaming, it's always been a great price in the US, $8 a month, unlimited, and we're all streaming here in the UK. So it's just got thousands and thousands of titles, and anyone can just try it for free by visiting the Netflix website, netflix.com, and see for themselves.
You're getting your plugs in, definitely. But let me just ask you as well about piracy, because that's been a big issue here. We have seen a lot of people downloading things illegally. Are you worried about that?
Yeah, it's definitely a big competitor because it's free. But the better the legal alternatives are, low cost, unlimited, on all of those platforms, the Xbox, the Wii, etc., the more convenient it is. We think people will be willing to pay £5.99 a month for unlimited viewing.
OK, Reid, thank you very much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
And that's it for me for now.
All right,
Steph,
thanks very much. Are you done with